howdy, hi, welcome. Come on in. Did you hear me think, oh, I'll like fade out of the like be right back screen music. And then I was like, no, I don't like it like that. I turned it back up. I know, I haven't streamed since last year. Absolutely banana slammers. Well, that's okay. I'm finally here now. 2026 has been saved. I heard it, yeah. But hello, welcome. It is me, slightly more animated. Happy New Year's, happy holidays. I got a new follower while I was waiting, like, for the 10 minutes to, get to the time to begin. Thank you to the person who followed me. I got the notification and I was like, oh, like it surprised me. But yeah, howdy. I figured what I would do is just like a short little stream, because I gotta do like a hello, I can't just get right back to gaming. And so it was like, we gotta have a chit chat. And so I'll do that now so that tomorrow I could spend my whole day playing video games. My Christmas and New Year were pretty alright. Did everybody get all the things they wanted? What are some good presents you all? What'd Santa bring you? What'd y'all get? I got a very pretty shirt. That's very exciting. I got a manga, yippee! Another copy of the next volume in my collection of Blue Period. Hell yeah. So good stuff. Howdy, welcome. Come on in. Currently at a fast food drive-thru and I have like 20 minutes left. Oh, before you clock in? Oh no. I thought this meant this, like, cool, that means Ceriza's here to just hang out, eat some food, 20 minutes until you get your food. Oh no! Ramen bowl cup. That's so fun. Persona 3. That sounds like a good one. I want to play Persona 3. I just like the aesthetic of like the guns and stuff. A custom-made Spider-Man blanket. That's so cool. A custom? That's fancy. That's fancy schmancy. I got a figure. I didn't order. This wasn't a Christmas gift. I had ordered this figure and it was supposed to come in September. And then the tariffs impeded that, and it took so long, and it finally came, and this is literally, it was Christmas Eve, and what Allison and I like to do, we like to go wandering around and looking at other people's Christmas lights. We like to see all the decorations. You gotta go look at everyone's cool Christmas lights, how they've decorated their like apartments and lawns and stuff, and so we were out looking at pretty Christmas lights, and it was fun. And then we got back, and there was a box on the door. Like a box at the doorstep, and it was like, what's this? It's my figure! And it was the fact that we were home all day, and it was only for like the 15 minutes where we left to look at lights that the figure came in, and we deduced that surely it must have been Santa Claus. So, yippee! Got new clothes, shoes, a My Little Pony plush, Applejack, hell yeah, art supplies. Well, I love asking people this question because nobody ever knows. I love asking my coworkers, who's your favorite, while holding up like a picture of the ponies, of the main six. And they always, regardless of age or gender, they're always like, I don't know. I don't know them. But so now I have to ask you guys, who was your favorite? I think my favorite is Fluttershy. But they're all pretty good. The gift I got was this really comfy sweater. It keeps me warm. A good sweater is invaluable. There's plenty of mid sweaters, but a good sweater, that's peak. I've been here for like 40 minutes. Oh no. And I bet you're in a position where like you're in the middle. Like you can't just like back up and leave. Like you're stuck now. Got a new phone case, Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, and Hello Kitty blanket. I didn't know that there were things to purchase with Rune Factory, but that's fun. I hope you have fun. Got to see my mom. Oh, that's nice. Hell yeah. The concept of fulfillment itself, that's pretty good. That's an important one to have. I know, it really was a Christmas miracle. It was just, how grand. Lego Game Boy, what does that mean? Like a Game Boy made out of Lego? That's pretty fly. And say mine is Rarity. I love some purple divas. Rarity is really cool. Rarity either has the best, like, human designs or the worst. Either people peak with Rarity or they just don't get it right. And it's like, come on. Come on, fam. Mine is Fluttershy. Applejack is my second, but I couldn't get Fluttershy because my friend's mom said the shipping fee was $40. Ew. Well, I don't think there's like a de facto worse one. Maybe Twilight. Twilight's a little boring. Hi, Messiah. Messiah, who's your favorite pony from My Little Pony? And you know what? Okay, so I asked about the main 6, but this can include the background characters. If you're a real brony or a Pega sister, then you know that the background characters were a whole thing. Everyone cares about the background characters. So if you got one of them to pull out and be like, yeah, my favorite was the one that was toothpaste coated. That I see you. Oh. Okay, but I actually got fun shirts. That's good. Mine was Twilight, but I'm currently rewatching the show, and I think now it's either Twilight or Fluttershy. Twilight, okay. Twilight is important. I think my problem is I never like the main character. I never want to pick the default one, you know? So maybe that's my problem. I do like that consistently across the board. She's, like, everyone draws her as, like, a POC, which I think is pretty nifty. I think that's fun. Also, she's got the purple, and I like purple, but I like Rarity's use of purple better, I think. Got my food, yay! Now hopefully you make it a work. Got my kids a puppy that they almost named Fluttershy. We decided Blossom would be a nicer name. You know, there's a close call. Blossom's pretty good. Did you save it by telling them that we could name them after one of the Powerpuff Girls? Because you did. You have named her after a Powerpuff Girl. Derpy. Everyone knows about Derpy. The one that was removed that one time. Derpy Horse or Derby Horse or something. Yeah, that sounds like that. Derpy Hooves. She had an official name, but everyone called her Derpy. In hindsight, that was a little questionable. It was the 2000s. Everything was a little questionable. I say Twilight because she's a bit autistic coded. I suppose she is. I feel like, here's the thing. I have had this thought. I think no, not heteronormativity. The other word. I think being not neurodivergent is a myth. I think everyone's a little neurospicy. I think it's impossible to be not neurodivergent. I think it's just a spectrum. And some people are just less aware of it. But I think neurotypicals, I think that's a myth. The pony that was voiced by Weird Al, he was cool. His name was Cheese Sandwich, I'm fairly certain. Rainbow Dash is my least favorite because she's kind of mean sometimes. She is kind of mean sometimes. They all have, highs and lows. I think Pinkie really annoyed me in an episode. Pinkie Pie can be pretty, like, she's either hilarious or, like, it's like, just shut the fuck up, So I think she's my least favorite, but I really like her design. I like how fans use Pinkie Pie, so I can't hate her. I don't think any of them are outright hateable. It is a cartoon for little girls, The Dazzlings were amazing. You're so right. Oh, wasn't there a pony that was based off of Sia? That's crazy. I suppose I like the Pie family because they're named after rock stuff. That's true. Maud Pie is hilarious. She's so fucking funny. Yeah, they did get married. So imagine, gotta be Weird Al, and you gotta be like, I married Pinkie Pie. It's like, oh. I feel like Gen 3, Minty mostly from Minty Christmas. See, I don't know anything from the previous gens, but it makes me think I want a new, pony generation where we get to bring back some of these other ones that we don't know, because there's so many, and I think that'd be fun. Songbird Serenade, wowee. Wowee. What a pretty name for a pony as well. Way to go. So far, where I'm at, Pinkie is fine for me. She can be fine. She does get some of the funniest lines in the whole damn show. So, Like I said, you can't hate her. We told them to pick a few names for the dog that they both decided on together, so neither could be pushy into getting their name. They picked Fluttershy, Little Bean, Blossom, Big Bean, and Diana. What a spread. I think my favorite background pony was Octavia, by the way. No one asked, but that's fine. No one really cares. And I only like her. She was one of the music ones, up there with DJ Pone 3, I think was her name. There was just a cool fan song, featuring Octavia that I really liked. So that's why she's my favorite. I didn't expect us to go in on My Little Pony so hard. Starting off 2026 in a fascinating way. Speaking of, though, do we have any New Year's resolutions in chat? I know I asked my Discord, but always gotta ask. I've never been huge on resolutions, but I like to try to use New Year's resolution brainstorming time to think of, like, just, like, kind of reevaluate some goals. That's how I like to think about it. People who are like, oh, my New Year's resolution is go to the gym every day, you're not going to. But if you give yourself an attainable goal, like, oh, I want to start working out more, that's attainable. You can, having a hard rule like, I'm never drinking sugar again, unless if it's something like, I'm quitting smoking cold turkey, and it's like, okay, listen, I wish you luck, but temper yourself if/when that doesn't work out. I do have a Discord and the lovely creator. If you go to my Patreon, which you should be able to find a link in the about section below, if you are at least at the $5 tier, you get access to the Patreon. But that's a great opportunity for me to mention I've just added a new tier. How exciting. Do you want a custom sprinkle avatar? Now you can have one. For $10, you get a custom sprinkle. You can customize the color, add 2 accessories. You can change the glasses, the gloves, and the shoes. And also you get, like, a verbal shout out at the end of my streams. So, or not streams, videos. So, yippee, wow, go check that out. And also, if you want to be on the Discord, then there you go. That's how you'll gain access to that. Yeah, the eyelids see, here's the problem. I've got a lot of shit impeding my eyes. So, sometimes tracking them gets a little weird. I do still got glasses that will always make things challenging, and also I've got bangs, which also makes it hard to see the eyelids sometimes. And theoretically I could take off my glasses, and then I can't read you guys. You're all blurry now. So, you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that my eyes be like, ugh. Also, I don't have a light back there. That's the thing. What I really need, 1, a better camera. 2, to actually be lit. Cause, as it is, I'm lit from behind. The fact that anything tracks my face to any degree is a miracle. My resolution is writing at least 1 drabble every week. I don't know what a drabble constitutes, but it sounds cute. Hope you have fun. And as always with things like that, it was a hand. I've got 2 of them. One's just usually hidden by the cake. You can tell I'm right-handed, but the screen is mirrored. This is my right hand, but it's a mirror, because that looks normal to me. And so that's how you all have to deal with things. I'm living in the mirror world. That's what happens when you descend into hell. Shrugs emoji. When in doubt, stay alive is always a good one. That is a pretty solid resolution. I'm gonna actually paint my unfinished minis. Good, you got seemingly thousands of them, so, good luck with that. Draw marginally more than last year. Hell yeah. It's always, even just doodles counts as drawing. I think a lot of people get caught up on, like, I need to make finished pieces, and sketches are often some of my favorite things. If I see an artist like, if I get to see their sketches, ooh, they're usually some of the best that they have. So don't get caught up in, like, finishing pieces. Just sketches can be really swell in their own way. My resolution is to draw more. I drew quite a bit last year, but not as much as I would have liked. Hell yeah, we got so many artists in chat. I do have some, but I don't, but I really don't make them because I either forget about them or just lose track. I know, right? Drawing 53 times this year, one for every week. But boiling a year down to 53 weeks feels crazy. It makes it feel like no time, you know? That's so real. Currently vigorously blinking because it is so dry out. Oh my god, I know, right? A drabble is essentially a really short writing piece. I wanted to get more into writing this year. Nice. You know what? You know what can help kind of spice up that variety? Throw in a couple of poems. Cause fuck it, why not? I like poems. They're fun, and I think they can count as a narrative. But you know, just structured artistically. My New Year's resolution is to try to do animation. Hell yeah! The thing is with animation, if you ask me, it's incredibly doable, but I don't like how tedious it is. But I believe in you. I do. To outlive the current president out of spite. I've had that sentence. It was Mitch McConnell. I was like, I think I said it in jest to like a concept, but it's like you can't kill yourself. You have to outlive Mitch McConnell, you know? So yeah, that'd be pretty swell. Get really caught up in my head about, I need to finish my sketches. They don't count, and they always do count. Ooh, people love seeing sketches, and I think sketches, since they're so loose, they're often better than finished works, if you ask me. Get better with digital art? Hell yeah! I think finding the right program is a huge key part of that. The right program and getting an artist tablet, because, you know, I've done digital art for goddamn, like 20 years now or something, and I've worked on a mouse, like with a mouse, and an art tablet, and I've transitioned across a couple different art programs, and just finding a program that works the way you want to work is huge. Allison uses Procreate on her tablet when she does her art. I have an artist tablet, and I use Clip Studio Paint. So there's not one right answer. Finding the thing, because, you know, I think it's easy to go, that's just how it'll be. And some things just work differently, and they provide different things. So don't be afraid to kind of explore your options. And I hope you have fun. I got Clip Studio Paint during a summer sale for a great deal. Hell yeah! It's like I said, my artist platform of choice. And so I hope you have fun. And hey, even if you don't, you got it on a sale, right? So how bad can it be? I suppose do bigger and better with my content if I really had to make one. Hell yeah, art with a mouse? Yeah, I'm bowing down. That is some power. Thank you. It was crazy. Well, it's because I didn't have a tablet. And so what I would do, I would draw everything on paper first, so then at least I could kind of follow the lines, but it meant also my forearm was so strong. So it was bananas, but it got way better when I got a tablet. If I ever go digital, I need to learn how to use a mouse or lift my hand so it won't fuck up the art. You get a glove. Yeah, there are gloves that you can get that will, keep you from fucking up the art and stuff. So there you go. There's plenty of artists' gloves. You can get them pretty cheap too. What a fun chat view window. Thanks. It's because you guys are sprinkles, and so you're on a cake. That's the yippee. Used to be Paint 3D, but now it's Procreate and Clip Studio Paint. That one sounds hard. Paint 3D sounds, I don't know. All the old things feel clunky and bad. Got a bad mouth feel, you know? Whenever I draw digital, I draw on my phone with my finger. That's crazy, Cupcake Demon. That's bananas. I've seen your work too. I don't think it didn't give on your phone with a finger. So, well done, you. Twiins is winking a lot? No, it's cause, like I said, the light is behind me, and you guys are just enough over that way that it'll make... Here, I'll just move you. There you go. Now, I don't have to look all the fuck over there to take a gander on you guys, which means it'll be able to track my face slightly better. Back to the Christmas gifts. Hell yeah, my friend's mom did a cute thing. I have a stuffed bunny I've had since I was 12. Can't sleep without him. My friend's mom literally had a gift with his name on it, and it was stuffing. Oh, and she restuffed him. That's so fucking cute. Oh my god. That's adorable. That's the cutest thing on planet Earth. That rules. Oh, speaking of stuffing, this is only tangentially related. Allison got me a Clefairy Squishmallow. Let me tell you the story about this Clefairy Squishmallow. So, Allison went to the nearby, like Quickie Mart, like gas station, and like, goddamn, weeks before Christmas, Impulse bought herself a little Clefairy Squishmallow. A nice, small Clefairy Squishmallow, and I was so jealous. I yelled at her. I was like, I saw those, and I wanted one. It was so cute, but I didn't get it because it's Christmas time. And she was like, maybe Santa will get you one. She orders a present, and a box comes in, and she cannot figure out what's in this box. She's like, I don't know what is this, and I'm like, I don't know what this is, and she's like, this isn't, I shouldn't be getting a gift or anything, and I'm like, okay, here, I'll open it, we'll see what's in there. And I open it, and I see what is clearly the ear of a Clefairy. And she goes, oh, look away! And I was like, oh, I didn't see anything, ha ha ha. And so that was just a running joke. Oh, I definitely don't know what that present is. But here's the thing. I hear her yell from her room, it's humongous. And she accidentally ordered, it's the size of half of me. From the top of my head to my hips, it is a gigantic squishmallow of a Clefairy. So now I've got a giant Clefairy that I put next to my giant teddy bear, and then I'm like, what do I do with you guys? So yippee! I call her Princess. She's named after the Clefairy I had in my first Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough. And Pippin, Allison's cat, loves her. He is always sleeping right next to Princess. So yippee! My New Year's resolutions are, I want to finish Book 2 of Grim Magic, and Book 1 of As the Sky Falls. I'm about halfway with both of those right now. I'll also mention I am changing how I approach working on my comics, because you might be aware that I've been alternating, every chapter or two between them. So a chapter of Grim Magic, a couple chapters of As the Sky Falls, chapter of Grim Magic, and I think that's really kneecapping my ability to do, like, it's kneecapping the flow of the story, especially for As the Sky Falls. So I'm changing how I'm doing it. I'm just gonna finish Book 2 of Grim Magic, so 3 more chapters, and then I'm gonna finish Book 2 of As the Sky Falls. I'll alternate by book rather than by chapter. So yippee. For the 2 people who give a fuck about As the Sky Falls, you're gonna have to wait, unfortunately. For the 7 people who gives a fuck about Grim Magic, yippee, you don't need to wait. My bunny is named Ollie, if anyone cared. I didn't think to ask, but I don't mind knowing. Ollie's a pretty swell name for a bunny. What's my bunny's name again? I've got one. I think it's Moppy. I think I named her Moppy. I tended to name things shit like that. More so, I've got Crystal, the unicorn. She's pretty damn important to me. She's the oldest, like, toy I've got. I remember buying her with my money, for like $1.20 or some crap. I don't know. And I've had her ever since. What an ancient girl she is. Helps to focus on one project at a time. Yeah, it was a grand concept, but yeah, no one's perfect. Just looked up the Clefairy. It looks so funny. That is a tumbler of fluff. Yeah, she's crazy. I finished my food, ate it like a... Cerise's clearly typing quickly. Because I can't figure out what this all means. Have to clock back in, so goodbye. Well, I hope you made it in time, and I hope if you didn't, you don't get in trouble. Hundreds of stuffed animals. I don't think I've ever had hundreds. Would I mind having hundreds of stuffed animals? I don't hate stuffed animals. I think my thing is I would want a room dedicated to them. If I had that many. Honestly, with as few as I have, I think a room dedicated to them would be pretty fun. Oldest toy is one I made out of a sock, cotton, and a training ball. I named him Dill. That's cute. Oldest doll I had was a dog named Pip that you had as a kid. Hell yeah. I have a problem. Have a stuffed alicorn named Jerry. I didn't expect an alicorn to be named Jerry, but that's pretty swell. Oh yeah, more resolutions. I want to buy myself more manga and buy myself more dresses. And this is the thing, I've kind of had this wandering thought for like a couple of years now, but like every Christmas, I sit there and I go, oh golly, I really hope I get the manga I want. I've got so many manga in my collection that I'm filling out. And I don't often do. I don't always. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh man, I wish I had manga. And I'm like, self, we don't have to wait for Christmas. I had to buy myself most of Rosario Vampire. And that series sucks. Don't read Rosario Vampire. It sucks. The anime probably sucks too. It's bad. But I've got the whole collection because I was annoyed not having the whole collection. And I had to buy that all for myself. And so it's like, self, just buy X-Holic. Like, just do it for yourself. Currently playing the, Pokemon Legends. I was like, what's the P stand for? Pokemon Legends ZA DLC, and it's super cool. I haven't gotten the DLC yet. I still haven't. I don't know why. I've been just kind of busy. I don't know. Christmas got in the way. I've been preoccupied playing Elden Ring and Stardew Valley. But I gotta play the DLC, especially because there's a part of me that is reluctant to continue playing base game on stream with you guys until I've played the DLC. And so I just gotta actually do that. I need to purchase and play the DLC for real. So I don't know. I'll do that in the not too distant future, I'm sure. Also, let me just say, I read As the Sky Falls, and I am attached to the Doctor and Ruth's designs. Okay, now I have to go to... Oh, good night, lovely creator. Thank you! I'm quite proud of all the designs in As the Sky Falls, but Ruth and Pike are probably some of the coolest ones, I gotta say. Ram will get cooler, but not until, like, book 2. So, nighty-night. And dresses. I'm so excited. Allison bought me one Lolita dress. And it's like unlocked as something in my code. It's like they're real. Like I can actually get them now. I don't know. It helps that she found a very good like Etsy shop. So yeah, because that's the thing. It's hard to find. It's like, how do you find the good Lolita dresses when you're not in Japan? And she's done it. So yippee! And I don't have any figures on dock. That's the thing. My figure collection has predominantly been the thing I'm dedicating my funds for. I try to, buy one fun thing a month, So, just one. Gotta temper yourself. But I've been mostly saving my money for figures, but I don't have any that I've, like, pre-ordered. And so I'm like, well then swell, that means I can buy a shitload of dresses instead. I asked for Pokemon ZF for Christmas, but didn't get it. Damn. My friend's mom instead got me a Walmart app account set up so I don't have to walk to the store anymore. Hey, that's pretty swell, though. She did say to ask for it for my birthday, so I'll get it eventually. Well, here's hoping. I believe in you. You should play the original Fallouts so we can watch you lose your mind. I don't think that sounds actually all that good, but that's not a bad transition. I do want to talk with you guys about games I do want to play on stream with you all this year. Waiting patiently for the new Nevergrave. I don't know what this means, but I hope it comes to you swiftly. Definitely took some time to get around to playing the DLC. Most due to work and fighting. Oh, I was like, what is this word? Gogmazios in Monster Hunter Wilds. Is Wilds good yet? Because I played it when it first launched and it was bad. But has it become good? Is there like a post game? A good rule to put on yourself. How many times have you broken that rule? Very rarely. I'm a real stickler for the rules, and that's also like a loosey-goosey rule, you know? I don't always have fun things to purchase. So yeah, but yeah, I'm a real stickler for the rules. But I think that's kind of the thing. Cause I understand, cause that's kind of the thing, is that it's like, I'm bad at buying myself fun stuff, and that's kind of why I gave the rule in the first place to myself. It's like, self, you can buy something fun, even if that's just like a little box of Pocky, you know? You're one fun thing a month, you can do that. And so that's kind of how that's struck around. Oh no, Plant Doug is already here at the desk, so here, let me grab Roseberry so he can also be bumming around. There he is. We'll put him over there next to Doug. Boink. There you go. Thank you, Titan. Also, sorry for all the chats. Oh no! A chatting stream? Where chat is included? Oh man, you had better be sorry. We have a tradition where all my friends' moms gets me and my bestie new pajamas to wear on Christmas. Yeah, I feel like so many people do that, and everyone acts like they're the only family that does that. I'm not putting you on blast. It's just an observation I've made. That everyone acts like they are the unique one family that does that. And it feels like everyone else knows that this is incredibly common somehow. I don't know. But it's pretty fun. I'm more likely to like want to get like a cute shirt or something rather than stay in my pajamas. I don't like being in my pajamas all day anyway. Even if I'm sick, I don't particularly relish staying in my... I'll at least change into a different shirt, you know? Because I'm a psychopath. Oh no! Hang on, I need water. Okay, yeah, very fun, not stressful, from how challenging the fight can be. Okay, that's good, because it was just so hand-holdy. I couldn't get into Wilds. I didn't like how it was structuring myself. My family definitely does matching pajamas for Christmas. My dad insists on watching the SpongeBob Christmas special every year. That's a cute one. That's good. Oh, right! Talking about games I want to play with you guys. I've got a whole... got a list. A listo video games. Nevergrave main character is Witch with Sword. I've not heard of it, but hope you have fun. So yeah, games I want to play with you guys this year. Oh, I was like, what is, I was trying to read my own handwriting, because I read it as Small Boy O prequel, and I was like, self, what the fuck does that mean? I technically haven't played any of the Persona games. I've watched Critter play through like half of Persona 5. Persona 5's opening was very inspirational for me in terms of like artistically, but I haven't played any of them myself. I'd like to play 3, but I haven't played any of them. I'm a busy goyle. What can I say? Small Bayo prequel is what that my note meant, by the way. I've mentioned this before. There's a Bayonetta like spin-off prequel thing. Because I've thought about playing Bayonetta 3, and it's just so shitty and boring. So maybe eventually. But I know that there's like a prequel game, a Bayonetta running around in a forest doing stuff. And I think that'd be fun to play on stream with you guys. Pocket Mirror. You all remember I played Little Goody Two Shoes. I played Little Goody Two Shoes on stream, and that was really fun. And Pocket Mirror is made by the same people, and I think that'd be pretty nifty and cool. So I want to play Pocket Mirror with you guys. Bayonetta Origins is one of my favorite games ever. It's so good. Oh well, I definitely need to play it now then, since Marvelous Mr. Pokemon has such high praise. I gotta also make sure I don't insult it. I want to finish Legends ZA with you guys, of course, and also Majora's Mask. I know I've been struggle bussing with Majora's Mask. I do want to finish it though, because I am really liking it, despite struggling so much. And so what I'm thinking is basically just playing Majora's Mask with Allison, so she can Google things if I need it. And be my, like, effectively, like, my tattle, telling me, like, it's over there. Might I recommend playing Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion when the spooky season rolls in? Perhaps. I've seen a lot of Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. It was a while ago, though. So, maybe I'll think about it. I'll write down Jumpscare Mansion, question mark. Why not? Jump scare. I like playing scary games with you guys. I want to play more scary games on stream. I think they're really fun with you guys. Hey, it's hard to not constantly look up at the moon. You know, it is pretty hard. Okay, I know I just said I want to play more scary games with you guys, but also I want to play, there's like a Hello Kitty Animal Crossing clone, and I think even just like one stream of that would be kind of hilarious. So I want to play that one. Chronos, I mentioned this a while ago. This was one of the ones that like was shown off with the Switch 2 release. You gotta see me fucking reel every time I need to remember something. Chronos, it looked like a kind of like a shooty game, horror, psychological horror shoot game. That seemed cool. I still want to play that with you guys. Maybe play Animal Crossing again, or I do have Stardew Valley is the next one on my list. I do want to play Stardew Valley with you guys. Probably not too soon, because I'm currently playing it like on my own. You know, I'm currently doing my own personal playthrough, and so we'll give that some time. I've got plenty of other things on the list. Ukulele, and I mentioned this as well. So Ukulele I've played before on stream. It was goddamn like 2 years ago now. And Ukulele is bad. It was a bad game, and I did not like it, and it was frustrating and bad. But they've released a trailer that implies that they've basically like redone the game so it's not bad, and so I want to play it again, and basically I want to be able to compare, kind of a thing. So that'll be interesting. I'm not gonna play Silent Hill F on stream because I want to play that with Allison. I think one, I'm not good enough at games. I would get frustrated. It's a bit of a frustrating game, and so I just want to play that one with Allison. Off stream, a game for fun. So yeah, but then we can talk about it. And then I wrote down spooky jump scare. So those are the list. That's the list, and we'll have to try to do our best to play all these. I want to play more banjo. I figure I ought to keep you in the loop, not because the ukulele is a bad instrument, but the ukulele is fine. I think it's just a little limited on what it can do, and so it, you know, I don't hate the ukulele, but I can't call it my favorite stringed instrument. Why would you pick the ukulele when the mandolin is right there, you know? But I also, I want to play more banjo, and I want to keep you guys in the loop on that. Have I ever played Poppy's Playtime? I have not. I know. I've watched Astral Spiff play it over and over though, so I'm familiar with that one. Also, I don't really want to give them money because I know that at least for a little bit of time they were like making NFTs. So no, I haven't done Poppy's Playtime, and I probably won't because I wouldn't be scared by anything because I know it all. Once you said ukulele, I thought it was gonna be some bad YouTube apology video. Nope, just the Banjo-Kazooie kind of spin-off, rip-off thing. Who's messaging me? It's Allison. Well, good night. Sleep a good. Shut up. Banjo. I want to play Banjo, and I want to do like challenges with Banjo, and I want to keep trying to speedrun Banjo, I think. So, get excited to see more Banjo-Kazooie throughout the year because I like Banjo and Kazooie. And speaking of, I've got some art that I want to do on stream with you guys too, because you all know I also like doing art. I know I am the world's busiest artist with tons of art to already do, but sometimes I want to, basically stream's a great excuse for me to get to do fan art. And I want to redraw Banjo and Kazooie again, because I've done it before. And probably ukulele too, because I've done it before, but that was like forever ago, so it didn't look very good, and it was kind of boring, and I want to approach it in a more interesting way. So I want to redraw Banjo, and also, this is the year we're entering. It's not right now. I believe the Lunar New Year it's usually in February. We're entering the year of the fire horse. So, the Chinese zodiac, we are entering the year of the horse, and specifically of the element fire. Now, I've mentioned this before, that the fire horse has a very cool folklore to it. Something, a girl born in the year of the fire horse, her life was sad and bad, and then she cursed all the girls born in the year of the fire horse to never be happy, basically. And so, people don't have children in the year of the fire horse, because they don't want to have a daughter who is cursed to have the bad luck of the fire horse. So, pretty nifty, interesting stuff, which is a perfect excuse for me to celebrate the Lunar New Year later down the line by drawing a handsome horseman. So, yippee! I'll be doing that, I'm sure. Oh, good. Okay. So I was looking at what Allison had messaged me. So she made people miserable because she was miserable. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's usually how curses work, isn't it? I don't remember all the specifics, so, you know. You can look it up. Yeah, it's very Rapidash. Pokemon will probably release some Rapidash related artwork come the Lunar New Year. Is there gonna be an Uma Musume design review stream in celebration for the Year of the Horse? I worry I'm not good enough. Like, I don't know enough about the real horses. But I do really like the Uma Musume designs. I do like how some of them really take into consideration the horse designs. They all have very deliberate designs. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we can review Uma Musume's. Why the hell not? Review Uma Musume designs. Okay, that's spelt horribly, and then I'm gonna draw a little horsey. Nice. That's a good little horsey right there. Hell yeah. Yippee! Hate the bad warp the ukulele's gotten, but sadly it is what it is. I think, or rap, but yeah, I think ukulele, I think it's just a very accessible instrument. I think that's what it is. It's relatively cheap, but still, like, versatile enough that, like, it's just easy to get and they're small, so they're easy to kind of carry around and keep in places, and I think that's what it is. Just popular. I love Nakayama Festa. See, I don't know who that is. I haven't played Uma Musume in quite a little bit of time. So I kind of don't remember any of their names. Obviously, I remember Special Week. That was a pretty easy one. Everyone knows Gold Ship. But, some of the names were always harder, anyway. Like, the really long ones. You know the ones. Maybe check out the game Enna Dream Barbecue. Okay, that's... Yeah, I'm literally Googling it right now. Enna Dream Barbecue. An online game. I've definitely seen this girl before. I'll think about it. I'll have to do some level of research on just like what kind of game it is, like what the gameplay kind of looks like, but I've definitely seen her before. The only other apology that that could top that is the girl that did the interpretive dance with a song that said, "I did nothing wrong, I'm young." That's crazy. That makes me think about, I've seen a clip, and I don't know, I never watched, like, Charlie D'Amelio. I'm not a TikToker. Like, I'm not in that scene, really. But it was, like, one of the D'Amelios. I don't know them. And she's, like, talking to the screen. Like, hey, guys, I just want to keep you updated on something that's going on, or whatever. But she's, like, doing a dance while, and I'm like, why do you feel like you need to do a dance while you talk? Oh, girly. I wonder how the D'Amelios are doing. Not enough to actually Google them. Like, I don't really care. But, but yeah. Have you ever had dreams that, yeah. My school had a ukulele club. Wow. Ran by your Spanish teacher. He wanted to do an LGBT club, but the school said no. But we called the club the Underground Gay Club because almost everyone in there was part of the LGBT community. Fascinating. Wow, that was a real trip you just sent me on. Ukulele stream when? I don't own a ukulele. I don't own any instruments. No physical ones. The closest you can get are my songs that I make. My synthesizer V songs and stuff. So go subscribe to Twiins Muse Inc., I guess. Yeah, I'm glad they got their underground gay club. Underground LGBT club. But yeah, I just wanted to check in on you guys. Because, you know, you gotta say hi. Gotta say welcome to the new year. Gotta say Merry Christmas. Did you get everything? But I wanted to be able to play video games all day tomorrow. I think what I'm actually gonna do tomorrow is I want to do a challenge in Banjo-Kazooie. I want to, so basically, the challenge is, how much of Banjo-Kazooie could you do without Kazooie? The answer, and I've been thinking about this, I've been thinking about it a lot, the answer is very little. But I don't know, I think it could be fun. And if anything, it's a good excuse for me to kind of, you know, keep myself familiar with, you know, the layout of everything. I went through the other day and relocated all the honeycomb pieces I was missing in my not successful speed run, you know? So gotta make sure I don't forget where all those are. But doing a Pokemon Moon as Magical Girl playthrough, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We always appreciate you saying hi, and we always appreciate saying hi to you. Oh golly. And just a cute little stream. A cute little stream. I can't keep my sprinkles waiting on me. Oh, I'll keep you all in the loop. So, how do I say this? I don't think anyone from work watches my streams, so it should be fine. I'm gonna be putting in my 2 weeks notice at in the back rooms. Not for anything huge, or anything like that. It's just, basically, minimum wage has gone up, and now I am making minimum wage. And I'm doing a really, really hard, laborious job right now, and I'm like, why fight monsters for minimum wage when I could do anything else for minimum wage? So, yippee. And so I've applied to a couple of different, demon world locations. Some demon establishments. Nothing has gotten back to me yet. I'm gonna keep trying, gonna keep doing it. But that being said, if, you know, come 2 weeks, if I happen to just start streaming a lot more, then you'll know the situation. So, you know, everyone give Goku just a little bit of energy. I'm only applying to places that seems fun. You know, I'm at a point in life where I can do that. Yeah. Let Goku have a little bit of energy that it doesn't take me, like, that's not too hard. Like, I remember when Critter and we got our first jobs while in college. Because our first jobs ever, before college, we did a year between high school and college, where we like, kind of built up a nest egg of money. We worked for a year. And the only reason we got that job was because our godfather, like, half owned that company. And so we had an in. And it was like, thank the Lord. But, so, then there we are in college, and we need more money. We gotta make money, so gotta get a job. Gotta get a part-time job while we're doing our classes. And what Critter and I did, it was the summertime, and there was an establishment where it was nepotism, but we were delights. And we needed it. No one was hiring some fresh nowhere. It was so annoying. Our grandpa would be like, oh, you know, the grocery store's hiring. And we'd be like, yeah, we applied. They didn't want us. And so we wanted to, like, there was only one place we wanted to work. One place that was close, it was relevant to us, and so we were both like, we're gonna both apply, and it'll be swell. And we both luckily also got the job, but then we didn't work at the same time, which blows. But regardless, what we did, it was the summertime, and so our days were crazy. We would wake up, work, like, I would work on scripts, and she would edit, and then noon would hit, we would eat lunch, and then we would spend the rest of the day playing video games. And then every week on, like, Monday or something, we would go to the establishment and ask, go to, like, the registers and be like, has the manager seen our applications? Or is there any word on us, on our applications? Has the manager seen our applications? And we just kept coming back over and over and over. And eventually, it was the perfect time. And the manager was like, yeah, you know what? Come on, let's do an interview. And it was the one time I didn't wear a nice shirt, because they had always been like, not yet, not yet. And so I was like, they're never ready for us. So I wore, this is so embarrassing, I had fucking Achievement Hunter merch. It was Ray, it was like a shirt of Ray, with a rose, and there was a permanent stain. I had been eating a burrito, and I stained my Ray shirt, and I was wearing this ugly, gray, stained t-shirt for this interview, and I was so completely unprepared. I didn't expect an interview, and if I get nervous, I don't breathe properly, and so, like, I won't breathe in, and so, like, I'm running out of breath trying to answer questions. and luckily, the interview didn't really matter. We got the job. And I don't remember how I started this story. Oh, just that, here's hoping it doesn't take a month or two of repeatedly going to these establishments being like, hey, did you see my application? Have you looked at my application? Have you considered my application? Are you hiring right now? And that they just get back to me this time. Worked at a grocery store for 7 years and left, and after thinking I had a temp job secured, I'm also off finding somewhere else. You know, life is just going from job to job. No, very few people stay at one place for 7 years is a long time. That's a long time even for a job you like, you know? So, it really is just finding a new place, and it's that thing where you realize that you can see other people are tired and angry. But you're not. Everything's still fun and fresh and new, and you don't know enough about the inner workings of everything that you can't see all these flaws. And so you're like, I'm having a great time. But you know that eventually you won't. That eventually you will be the tired, angry one. And then you get too tired and too angry and you leave and you find somewhere else. My bestie finally got their first job after being rejected from like 3 other places. Dang. But their job is right across the street from mine. Hell yeah! I keep working at the same place as Allison too. I think this is like 2 places we've worked at the same establishment, but at completely different departments. And that's so annoying. I'm like, I want to get to work with Allison. Or Critter. I want them to be near me and so I can hang out with them for 8 hours. Had a whole southern accent when I was trying to apply for a zoo job. Have to move up in the world. I feel like I've served my time. I know, right? Yeah, and as you go up, you like temper yourself more. It starts as like, I'll do literally anything. And then it's like, I'm not doing food service anymore. I'm not doing that shit. My first job was a summer youth program. My first job was wrapping steaks and other fresh meats at a butchery. We worked at a meat processing plant. So, that was pretty nifty. Okay, we can only get jobs in this bubble. Draw a circle on the map, exactly. Especially because now I don't have a vehicle, so I'm pretty limited. It's either, like, take a bus, which is annoying, or somewhere within walking distance. And luckily, all the places I'd like to work are in walking distance. It's just a matter of if they actually fucking say yes. Say yes, Jesus. I'm so persistent. You don't even know. I'm like Sisyphus over here. My first job was at a pizza place. The manager was so fucking funny. I loved her. You know, that's the thing. Every job I've had, I've really liked my coworkers. I've really enjoyed my coworkers, and that's always the hardest part. It's like, oh, but I'm leaving behind coworker. I'm leaving behind this coworker, that coworker. Oh man. And I think it's rough, but also you just gotta accept that it's like, and you'll probably like your coworkers in another place too. At least some of them. Tried getting a graphic design job 40 minutes away from me, and it looked good until they rejected me since I was too far away. What? That's crazy. I guess 40 minutes, that is a pretty long drive. But most people do like an hour and a half drives, don't they? That's pretty weird. That's pretty weird. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they just happen to have like somebody else who's like, I literally live right next door. There's no excuse. I can always come to work, no matter the weather. And it's like, well fuck, we gotta pick that one. Maybe that was the situation. My first job was a bed maker / janitor. It was fun, quiet, and was able to listen to my music while I worked. That does sound nice. Yeah, either being able to just listen to music or hang out with a buddy. That's the thing. How much I wish that we're all such good little employees. I wish we could all just sit around and jabberjaw. They're not even my besties. Like, yeah, I want to hang out with Allison all day, but I definitely wouldn't mind spending 8 hours just chewing the fat with my coworkers. They're all likable enough, and the ones that I don't like, I hide it well enough. They're not intolerable to listen to. So yeah, I'm gonna fuck, but no, we gotta do all of our goals and hit our numbers and, stupid. My job is like a 5-minute walk and I still manage to be late. Sounds like Allison. I'm always trying to leave early, but that's the thing. The more and more likely I am to leave a job, the more and more likely I am to show up late. You can tell my enthusiasm based on how early I am. I think you can. Oh, I'm losing my voice. What's happening? And I think you can hear that. So maybe that is a sign for me to wrap up stream and play a little bit of Stardew Valley. I married Shane. Again, I always do. I always have. I've tried to marry Harvey, and he's just so boring. Maybe drink some water. I got water. It's not helping. I just gotta rest up my voice a little bit, I suppose. Maybe blow my nose. That might help. But, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Just a little stream. Keep you all in the loop. See how you all have been, since I saw you last. And I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna play more banjo. Gonna do my, how useless is banjo challenge. I will never end the Harvey hate. I want to like Harvey so bad. That's the thing. He's got all the best fan art. He is just so boring. But yeah, that'll be it. Thanks for being here. Check out my latest video. Some of you guys can probably find yourselves in the chat, in the tiny little chats that are impossible to read. Watch my latest video. Have fun, make smart choices, be good people, drink your vegetables, eat your water, adios, bye!